Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my lipstick monthly review and my choices for the lipsticks I'm going to be using in May. This is the review for April. So I'm going to start off with the review of all the lip products I used in April, and I kind of stuck to most of April. And I'm also going to give you the choices I have made for May. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So in April, I decided to use only K-Beauty lipsticks, specifically in bullet form. I have a few brands here, a few colors, like just really nice variety that I used for April, which is kind of the first month of spring, but it's not really spring here yet because we got snow like yesterday. So it didn't stay, but we did get snow like yesterday, the day before I'm filming this video. So I chose 6 lipstick bullets from various K-Beauty brands, and I wore them multiple times over the course of the month. The first one I used was from 3CE, and this is the matte lipstick in the color Muss, hashtag 115, or number 115, Muss. It is a beautiful, like orangey nude color. Like it's an orangey nude. It came off a little bit more red on my lips, but it was really easy to wear. It wore off fairly gracefully, and I really enjoyed using it. Next up is from the Sem, and this is the Semmel Half and Half lipstick. If you want to see swatches of these lipsticks, I'll leave a playlist down below that goes over every month that I've been doing this, I believe since September or October. So you can see, and every month when I tell you what lipsticks I'm going to be using, I do swatches. So they will all be listed down below, so you can just click that link and watch every video I've done on this. So this is the Half and Half lipstick. On one end, on one side, it's this like more of a like hotter pink, like it sits more of a baby pink, like a Barbie pink on my lips, and then you have this side which is more of a deeper pink. I really like this. It's really moisturizing. The only issue with this is that it's so moisturizing it doesn't really stay on my lips very well, so it wears off very, very quickly. You have to reapply it a lot, and if you're partial to one side over the other, it could be very difficult to use the lipstick after a while. But it's the only one I have in this. I don't think I would purchase any more just because the staying power is not there for me. Before I get into the Etude House lipsticks, I have this last one from Makeup Face. This is their C-Cup Lip Toxic lipstick in the color 5 Stalker. And it is a little bit of like a deeper orangey red than the 3CE one. It's a plumping lipstick, so it has menthol in it, so when you put it on, it feels like your lips are cooling down quite a bit. So it was something that I really enjoyed in the winter. It's not really a spring color, to be honest. I don't really follow rules of makeup like that, but this one itself is a little bit more of a fall winter, and I would use it more, I think, later on this year. And the last lipsticks I used were all from Etude House. This is from last year's Cherry Blossom collection, and I have 3 of them. The first one I have is PK004, which is this really beautiful pink color. It goes on quite a bit more Barbie pink than the nudie pink it looks like in the tube. But I love Etude House's formula. They're really beautiful colors. It's really very almost natural most of the time. Like they have your berry and they have like a red, but most of their colors are quite natural and girly, which I really like. And I got the hiccups. And Etude House sits really nicely on my lips. They don't wear off super easily, but they're also not super drying. So putting a gloss over top of it just revitalizes the lipstick, which is kind of what I did when I went to work. I'd put this on in the morning, and then after break or after I had a coffee, I'd put on lip gloss, and it would really revibrate the color or make the color more vibrant again. But this one goes on a little bit more Barbie pink. Etude House does girly colors very, very beautifully. And they also sell these cases separate from these. So you can actually customize your lipstick case to what the lipstick is, or you can choose whatever lipstick case you want for the lipsticks you're purchasing. The next Etude House one I have is OR202. It's more of an orange color. It looks very similar to the 3CE one, with a little bit more of a brighter orange in it. I liked it. It's very spring summer. Again, it's from the Cherry Blossom collection. It was from their spring collection last year, which made me think, yeah, that's what it is. So that is that one. And the last lipstick I used this month is again from Etude House. This is the BR402 in the Cherry Blossom collection. Their numbers tend to be the same across everything. So if you find a BR402 in another lipstick, it's most likely going to be the same shade as this. It's a very neutral brown color. It sat really nicely on my lips, looked really nice. I love the case. I love these lipsticks. So those were the 6 lipsticks I used for the month of April. For the month of May, I decided to stick to my Korean beauty collection, and instead of bullet lipsticks, I decided to make it another month of tints using more spring and summery tints. So what I did was I chose 6 tints from various different brands that I do enjoy, and I know I like them a lot, and I'm going to use them for the month just to get a bunch of use out of them. So let's get started on the swatches for this. First up, I'm going to talk about the 2 Etude House lip tints I decided to use. I have this orange one. This is the Colorful Drawing Dear Darling tint in the color OR206. This is from their color collection, I think, where they had like a drawing collection. It's a really beautiful orange color. I love the smell of these. They smell like candy. They're super sheer, but they don't, that's the color there. They don't dry down super like matte, which is really nice because they stain your lips, but they also give it a bit of a shine, like a gloss. It's a really beautiful formula. I love the smell. They're really awesome to use. And the other one I'm using is almost 2 in 1. This is the Twin Shot Lips Tint in the color Mug and Chai. Now this one on both sides, it's got a different color and a different formula of tint. So this brown one here is called the Mousse Tint, and then this pinky nudie like fuchsia-y color is called the Tint Shot. So the Mousse Tint itself, these smell good too. They smell different. The Mousse Tint, as you can see, is much more matte than the Colorful Drawing tint because it's more of a mousse consistency, whereas the other one is kind of more of a gel or a watery consistency is what they call it. And then the Tint Shot itself is kind of the opaque glossiness to it. It's very similar. The Tint Shot is very similar to that Colorful Drawing tint consistency, but I love the way these smell. They smell differently from that one, but they still smell like candy. That tends to be the case for most K-beauty tints, is that they do tend to smell very, very nice. They smell like candy or they smell very vanilla-y. Which makes using them very, very nice. And they all tend to stain your lips. Like, it's some more than others, but they all do stain your lips. So the next tint I want to use is this Perry's Ink Velvet. This is their kind of a moussey tint as well from Perry Para. This is in the color 8. I don't have the name of the color because it's all in Korean on the back. But it's kind of a nudie orange color. It's this one. I know it looks more pink. It's supposed to be like rosy, like a nudie rose. In real life, it looks more pink, but on my lips, it's very My Lips But Better. The next 2 I have are the awesome packaging. Like K-beauty brands have, a lot of them have really, really, really nice packaging. So I picked up these 2 last year. These are from the Sem, and they're the Semmel Mousse Candy Tint. Very similar to the mousse tint from Etude House. These ones are a moussey texture. And I have the color Grapefruit and Peanut. And these ones actually smell like what they're named after. The grapefruit one smells like grapefruit and the peanut one smells like peanut. So if you have allergies, maybe don't buy the peanut one. But the grapefruit one is actually the one I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's a beautiful coral color that looks beautiful on the skin. Again, it dries down, but it doesn't feel heavy. That's it right there. It dries down without being super heavy on your lips. So you can put a gloss over top of it and not worry about any of this color getting into the gloss because it does dry down completely. The peanut one is more of a brown, but it's very much like a burnt orangey brown. So when you look at it, like there's the grapefruit there and there's the peanut. It's a lot more brown color, but it's not super brown that it's like 90s brown. It's very much a like pumpkin almost look, which might be more fall winter, but I figured I'm using a bunch of tints anyways. Let's use both of these. And then the final tint is from a higher end K-beauty brand. This is from Laneige, and this is their lip tint in the color Urban Coral. It's not coral, it's a pink. It's a watery style of tint. It's not a gel. It's very much a very liquidy water. However, it's put in a package that doesn't have it spill out everywhere. I have a Peri Pear one. That's the color right there. It's very sheer, but it gives your lips a little bit of color so that when you put on a gloss, if the gloss is too light or if the gloss is not super opaque, it makes your lips pop really nicely without being overwhelming. This one's texture has a very watery texture, and so it's going to sink into your lips a lot faster and a lot better, so that when you go to remove it, it's going to stain your lips and it won't wear off like the moussey ones. It won't wear off like a liquid lipstick. So it won't give you that ring, and it'll fade away really gracefully, and you can put a gloss over top of it without having to worry about it. All right, so those are the 6 products, 7 colors that I'm using for the month of May. At the end of May, beginning of June, I will switch it up again and I will do another video. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to hit the little red subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I post new content, don't forget to hit the little bell next to it. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.